Hello, my love train. What's up, my replay? Gang, gang, gang. You can always fast forward this and get straight to the show. But in between that time, we're going to wait for some of you guys to come on up in here.
We about to turn it on. We about to turn it on. We about to turn it on. Turn it on. We about to turn it on. We about to turn it on. We about to turn it
Baby, from the top to the bottom to the side to the side. Now dip, baby, dip. Dip, baby, dip. To the left, to the back, to the front, to the side, to the top, to the bottom. Now dip, baby, dip. Come on now, baby. I'm telling you. Now, we're gonna get into TD Jakes. Everybody like, not TD Jakes. Oh no, not TD Jakes. Why can't be? He is a man, right? He is a human being, right? He is just like a man is a man. There's no higher man. There's no lower man. There's no in between man. Hey, my girl Spice. Hey, my girl Shy. How y'all doing tonight? He is a man. And y'all get kind of crazy because y'all hear the word pastor in front of their name or gospel artist next to their name or bishop. Even with the women, y'all get confused with the word. Yes, you do. Y'all get confused with the book. The book tells you, trust no man. He tells you about man's heart. But y'all choose, not saying that TD Jakes or anybody did anything. Everything is alleged. I'm just speaking in general. Okay? But we sort of kind of get confused with putting people on pedestals because they can preach the book. Yeah, we do. Or because somebody can hit a really good note. We get confused. Hey, Queen, what's up, baby? We get confused. And we put these people because they have money. We think they're not people anymore. So this leans more on us than them. They can hit a good range and sell out concerts, and hey, they the best. They can't do no wrong. Or because that's your favorite. Hey, Bondi, because that's your favorite. Oh, that's my baby. Oh, that's my girl. Or that person's the queen of this and the king of that. And then when you hear something about them, it's like, oh, no, not them. Oh, listen, stop, people, stop it. Stop it. Stop it. It's bad that the book tells you, lean not into your own. What? But no, that never tells you, do lean not into your own understanding. So if you can't even understand stuff right, how do you lean on to people and lean on to their understanding? Now that's somebody that's not even in your body. You are you. And the book tells you don't lean into your own understanding, but you want to lean into somebody else's understanding, somebody else's life, and you guys think you know everything. So if God tell you don't even trust yourself, but you want to go around and trust others, stop it. Stop it. Now, we're going to start off with a video from my man, Sean Davy Way. Please, he always on it like the Green Hornet. Make sure you guys go and check him out. But today, we're going to learn what a power bottom is. A power, the power of the bottoms. Dagnabbit. Yes, we are. Yes, it is. Now let's go.
So the Black Twitter community is going crazy after a TikToker shared some rumors about American pastor TD Jakes' alleged encounter with multiple men, rapper, Diddy, Sean Diddy Combs gathering them in a girl. If that's not shocking enough, the rumors also went into detail about Jake's sexual preference, being called a power bottom. Since the internet loves juicy scandal. Now, hold on, wait a minute. First of all, get this up off our screen. Okay, nothing about that. I'm like, they doing all this because of TikTok? Diddy, everybody hates you. I mean, if a TikToker is going viral for a rumor, Diddy, they want you to go down. Yes, the higher ups, they're over you. Okay, they're over it. All right, you giving them sacrifices and stuff that they didn't even ask for. They didn't even want Kim. They wanted Cassie, and then you let her leave. So then, after you let Cassie leave, okay, you fast forwarded Kim Porter. That's what she did, and they didn't want her. And it wasn't even time. You just dropping bottles off. Like, here, take that. Just in case, just so you know I'm still down. Here she goes. So, agree. So I'm like, Diddy. Ooh, there's somebody gonna say, ooh, Diddy, they got you. Ooh, Diddy, you called. So, agree. Now, they wanted Cassie. That's what that was. And then he sent, they did. They want, if they was gonna want anybody, they was gonna want Cassie. Yeah. They wanted the kitten. They wanted the sex kitten. They wanted Cassie. They said, yeah, sent her. Yeah, we want that one. Okay. Next time we're gonna want one, it's probably gonna be her. So don't you let her go too far. Don't you let her go too far. Because that's what we're gonna want. So then Cassie, I tell you, the Lord got out of there. He absolutely did. He absolutely did. And then this Eva, allegedly, he took the Eva on the Kim. Okay, because he supposed to get rid of Cassie. That's all right. So now, all of a sudden, this information is now coming out about TD Jakes. Okay, let me find out they wanted TD Jakes. Because now, because they just let him be thrown in the mix. Normally, news like this wouldn't be like big, you know, but them wanting this out, it's trending #1 on Twitter. So this is big. This is a big story to be trending #1. So, but the thing is, there's no proof behind it. It's just a rumor. Rumor usually don't trend that high. But with everything Diddy got going on, we willing to believe anything. we believe it. Believe it. Believe it. I don't know who this TikToker is, but I believe her. I believe it. No, I'm tired of this. I'm tired of this. I'm sick of this. Diddy, I believe him. I believe her. Absolutely. Because we can't hold nothing against you. Now, allegedly, TD Jakes was over there power bottoming a girl. Ooh, TD. Ooh, Lord. So allegedly he was over there power bottoming a girl. And power bottoming, for the people that don't know, okay, that's when, queers, okay, that's when we lay down on our backs, yeah, and let your husbands bust it open. Yeah. That's when we lay down on our backs and we let y'all husbands come over and bust it open. I'm just kidding. So, girl. And so that's what that word. That's what that. So, TD allegedly, girl, was over there real big on his back because TD, he got a lot of bank. TD, you were biggin'. So, girl. So allegedly, TD Jakes was over there power bottoming a girl. Now, power bottoming is when we lay on our backs, okay? And we just let the person that's the top, okay, come in the girl.
Oh my goodness. Yes, guys, today we're going to learn about the power of the bottom, baby. The power of bottom. Now, dip, baby, dip. Come on now, dip, baby, dip. What's up, Sergeant? Hey, Johnny. Hey, Sunday. So, woo. And again, we're going to see, is Christian Keys what clout? Or maybe because we did not, well, I knew him because I watched some of the shows. Well, we're going to get to it's a little bit back into Christian Keys today. But let's get to this bottom, baby. How powerful the praying bottom. I can't stand y'all. The praying bottom. Keep telling you guys, stop acting surprised when you hear these things because they are regular men. They are men, regular human beings. Stop saying, oh, well, that's the pastor, or they come from a church family. Stop thinking they're not men and regular people too. Ain't nobody higher than you. We all the same. Dag it. Now let's go. Let's get back to this. The praying bottom. I might change my title, damn it. To the praying title. The praying bottom. I'm not dealing with y'all tonight. But it's Friday night. Yes, baby.
They just put it in you, and then they just you know the power.
Ooh.
You know?
Ooh.
And then the bottom
Ooh.
is powerful.
Oh, Lord.
Within that moment, because they so gay
Ooh.
that they can take it off.
Oh,
You gotta be real gay. See, I ain't never been that gay.
ooh.
I never been that gay. I've never been that gay. Now I'm a little Pete.
Shot stupid. I'm done.
Okay, now I'm not all the way gay.
Oh,
Okay, now that's all the way gay.
oh.
That's too gay to function.
Ouch.
So I ain't never been that gay.
No.
Okay, and nobody ever blew my back out. Blew my back out. Virgin. Basically a virgin.
I'm gonna skip that a little bit. Jesus. Oh, Lord.
On Instagram. On Instagram, I'm not body shaming. Now, if he's ashamed of his back being that big, then he and I can talk about that. We can totally talk about that. Body shaming is calling them fat. Absolutely.
Okay.
I'm gonna let them tell. Ooh, my fault. I mean, take me off the screen. No, I want to be on the screen, nigga. Okay, so bam. So it's a Black Twitter. Y'all gotta put Blake on it. Don't do it. Community is going crazy after a TikToker shared some rumors about American pastor T.D. Jakes' alleged sexual encounters with multiple men at rapper Sean Diddy Combs gathering. Why do I keep calling him a rapper? It's gross. If that's not shocking enough, the rumors went into detail about Jakes' sexual preferences
Allegedly.
being called a power battle. Since the internet loves juicy scandal, explain how America's favorite pastor became a trending topic on social media. Now I says, what is the Pastor T.D. Jakes power bottom rumor?
Here we go.
I say Pastor T.D. Jakes was caught in the middle of a storm involving his longtime friend, rapper Sean Diddy Combs.
Ow.
After a TikTok video posted to, what is that, Justini? On December 20th, alleged R&B singer and Combs' ex-wife, Cassie, handed over evidence to the federal agents to implicate the pastor's personal life. The video shown below details some allegedly confidential information about Cassie's lawsuit against her ex-husband, Diddy in late 2023. Just Nene TikToks alleges Cassie handed over tapes. Diddy late wife, Kim Porter's burner phone to FBI, and also an email revealing the pastor's supposed sexual encounter with multiple men at Combs gathering. Now, y'all know we about to listen to this. If Diddy gonna sue, this who it is. If Diddy gonna sue, this who it is. Understand? Play. If Diddy gonna sue, girl, this who it is.
The feds. I'm told that after Cassie had a long conversation with Blank, I have to protect this person. They're going through a lot right now. And her lawyers, she finally was convinced to give up the videotapes and audio recordings that contain footage of S parties and other private gatherings that feature some pretty powerful and prominent people. And get this, she even gave up a burner phone and USBs that belonged to Kim Porter with incriminating evidence against Diddy. I'm told that there are a slew of artists, politicians, and entertainers that are about to be exposed and arrested for H10. I'm paraphrasing there, okay? H10. I'm told that Cassie's husband played a significant role in getting Cassie to turn over the evidence. It's to my understanding that Cassie felt.
Y'all can hear now. So y'all can stop saying in the chat. I was a little piece that didn't know. Just a little piece. I figured it out. I put the vibe.
by exposing the truth. It would also make her look like a filthy Moor, and I'm paraphrasing there because some of the videos she turned in, and it shows her getting number one, okay, guys, I'm paraphrasing again, and committing more disgusting acts that she was forced to do. I'm also told that multiple male escorts corroborated the fact that TD Jakes have slept with multiple men at Diddy's parties and abroad, and they refer to him as being a power bottom. Wow. It's also been said that a young male has acquired a lawyer to represent him as he is set to sue Jakes for an incident that took place when he was just years old. It's been said that the young man was forced to perform sloppy toppy, and I'm paraphrasing here, guys. You can actually put two and two together to understand what I'm trying to say. It's been said that the man's family were members of the Potter's House, but left the church in 2015. According to multiple church insiders, the parents were paid off to keep quiet. The guy's a grown man now and is seeking his own justice. It's been said that the young man doesn't even deal with his parents even to this day because they took hush money. According to Pastor Blank, and I have to protect this pastor, Bishop Jakes is about to get railroaded and all of his dirt will be exposed. That's why the bishop has quietly lawyered up. He sees his fall from grace coming.
Just don't look good for nobody. And when I say nobody, I mean nobody. Hollywood is being turned upside down. Jeffrey Epstein's list is going to come out. If this is actually true, this list is going to come out. And we already know TD Jakes is caught up with the other shit, allegedly being the person that is messing with Christian Keys. Everybody's saying it's either allegedly TD Jakes or allegedly Tyler Perry. It's either one of them. But
headache.
So this is the TikTok video that got everybody, I guess, in a rage, all over line. So, but it's also on IG and other places too. So I'm like, well, I'm very confused by that because I've seen this and heard this multiple different places, but nothing has been verified. So it doesn't mean that it's a lie. It just, we haven't, that if the evidence, it could be coming out, because imagine if somebody was literally saying the same words about Diddy, and they were saying this like a year or two ago, you know, and when all this information about to come out about him, you know, blah, blah, blah.
Now, I just want to sidetrack. Now, you have the story, right, with Method Man, an old video Method Man did, right? And he basically was using like how news is taken, a piece of a news is taken and how it's spread, and all could be lies, but people run with it anyway. But the part that the reason why they said that was not to out Kanye, but what would make him say, I saw Kanye blank, blank, blank at a P. Diddy's party. So he didn't throw Kanye under the bus. He was throwing Diddy under the bus. Basically, they was trying to see, but nobody caught on to what was being said. Like, out of all the things that he could make up, right? He put P. Diddy in there. Even though that didn't happen with Kanye, hopefully not. But the point is, he still said P. Diddy party. So that was to coincide with what's going to be talked about now about his parties. That's just a side note that I wanted you guys to hear. Okay? Because so again, people did run with it. That's why I do not run with stories. I always update it. I never say it's true. Because a lot of times, a lot of things I hold off on because I don't like to put stuff out there, and unless I could find a lot of more information about it. Sometimes you got to backtrack, and then I may put something out. But I never like take something and run with it because it's just wrong to take the slightest thing and run with it. But the purpose of them, whomever found that video, was to throw Diddy under the bus, to let it be known that yes, he does have them type of parties, allegedly. Now let's keep it moving, because remember, this is all for entertainment purposes. Let's go.
People would have probably looked at them as liars, but so it's the same thing with TD Jakes. I don't know if any of this is real. I'm not going to say that it is, but I'm not going to say that it isn't. there's a lot of hackers out here. A lot of people that surf the deep web and find documents and whatnot that we aren't supposed to be privy to, and people that hack and put documents and stuff out there that we're not privy to. So you never know. I can't literally say it's not true, but I'm not going to say that it is because I don't have it proof that it's true. Shout out to Stacey. She says, I hope she made copies of all of the evidence. Now I don't believe. Okay. Now I don't believe the Cassie part because with the lawsuit that she just took, I think it prevents a lot of things from going further, but you can't be protected against anything criminal. So even if they're in the lawsuit, whatever terms they came in with the settlement, if it's that Cassie can't speak or can't do this or can't do that, that still does not protect Diddy against anything criminal. So if there's anything criminal that's about to come up or could be coming up or is already unraveling when it comes to Diddy, and if Cassie is involved, from especially being HT, human, and whatnot, and other things, if that's true, Cassie, she can't protect Diddy from that. If they have an investigation, no different than Keefe D. Thank you for the super sticker. Shout out to Swiss Wason. No different than Keefe D. Any information that he had is like that you can't be protected from it. It's criminal. So whether it's in a book, whether it's in an interview, whatever it is, you are literally connected to this investigation, and anything you can and will and say will be used against you. So what he wrote in the book, the weapon that they found during the raid, and it's tying him. So if Diddy is a part of that truth, which he has stated to the feds before, that Diddy was involved with the life ending of Tupac Shakur, he can't reverse that now. Like he can't take that away because either way, it could be used against him in court. They have a recording of you stating that he had involvement, that he was involved. And he stated it other places too, like even low-key in like interviews and in the book. So they're going to use all that as evidence against him. Okay. So it's the same thing with Cassie. If there are criminal charges that are being brought up on Diddy and there's other charges from like other people and whatnot, they could use Cassie's lawsuit as charges as well, like because they're crimes that she was speaking of, her being R-worded, and among other things, HT'd. They're crimes. So even the settlement that they just did won't protect it. It won't protect them at all. So who knows? Who knows? But I don't know about the Cassie piece. It's possible, but now this whole thing with TD Jakes. I say this. Let's read this. I'll say this about TD Jakes. I don't think it's the sexuality thing when it comes to TD, because that's been in question for decades. And there's been rumors about him for decades. But there are rumors. So, it is what it is. Gets to say what he is, label himself what he wants. How I look at it. I'm not going to hate on him. Please hit the like. Please hit the like. Please hit the like. So, Pastor TD Jakes. TikTok controversy, the viral video alleging TD Jakes' involvement in Diddy's SA lawsuit explained. Okay, now this is a little more thorough than the other article that we read. So, Pastor TD Jakes of the Powderhouse Mega Church may be connected to SA lawsuit R&B singer Cassie filed against music mogul Diddy, according to a TikTok post that went viral in late 2023. Context, in November 2023, Cassie filed a lawsuit in New York accusing Sean Diddy Combs of the R-word and SA during their years-long relationship. Diddy, who has performed as Puff Daddy and P. Diddy's, settled Cassie's lawsuit for an undisclosed amount. Now, I do have some tea about Diddy. Allegedly, Diddy is trying to change his name again.
Oh, Lord, not no more love.
I'm hearing in the streets that this is paperwork that I was sent, but I got to make sure it's legit, because if it's so, I'm going to post on my community wall, that Diddy is trying to work with different companies now, but through a different name. But it's him, because he's gotten dropped from a lot of companies. So he's losing a lot of revenue, a lot of income, and whatnot from being dropped. So there's alleged companies that Diddy is already, like, privately reaching out to for business contacts and investments, you know, and whatnot. And he's using a new name to do so. And most people thought it was like Brother Love or something like that. It's not. It's not that. So, and also with Revolt Television, Diddy was supposed to step down from Revolt temporarily, and it wasn't supposed to be longer than 30 days. It's been over 30 days. It's been over 30 days. So yeah, he's losing a lot based off of this Cassie lawsuit and with these other 3 victims that have come forward. So the 4 people that have come forward. So again, Bishop T.D. Jakes being cool with somebody like Puffy or Diddy for so long, it does make a lot of sense that T.D. Jakes could be connected to a lot of this. We're also going to talk about Epstein because 8 celebrities have been removed from the public listing of the 180. I think it's like 180 people that will be listed that were servicing and had been on Epstein Island. Diddy is one of those people. Sure. Diddy is one of those people. So you can stop it. And I'm also hearing, I don't even want to say, but I'll say this. Diddy is one of those people that has sent a letter to the judge and requested that the judge remove their name from the public list that is about to be displayed as of next year. I think next month. It's going to be displayed either January or February. But they will be dropping the list of names of clients and people that were visiting Epstein Island, okay, the celebrity list, because they felt that everybody should be shown. Now, I'm starting to side eye this judge because I'm side-eyeing the judge, and this is why we're gonna have a conversation about it. I'm side-eyeing the judge because no one should be removed from that list. I feel like everybody's name should be shown. Everyone's name should be shown. That's not fair that people get to get their name put as anonymous or Jane or John Doe. Like, that is not cool. So I'm side-eyeing this judge because I'm like, I really hope you ain't taking like favors. And bro, I'm just saying, in theory, not saying that the judge is literally doing it, but I'm just saying, like, these are powerful people, very powerful. And there's been rumors of people like Oprah Winfrey over the last couple of years to their involvement with allegedly Epstein Island. And they were taking their punishment silently, and they handled the court part of it privately. And it wasn't like a big open, forum for everyone. So, but Oprah had on a monitor, and so did Ellen DeGeneres. So people were wondering if it was those are 2 other people too, Oprah and Ellen, that had asked the judge to not show their name,
as they shouldn't.
I know Diddy's one of them.
Mm-hmm.
I can guarantee it, and I could guarantee it that he is one of them. He has so much going on right now, and his name is being ran through the mud, deservingly ran through the mud. But he's going to protect his image. He's going to try to protect himself as much as he can. That's what narcissists do. Everything is about them. So he will be definitely. This is not good. It's adding insult to injury, like pouring salt on an open wound. When you got all of this stuff going on, you're already being publicly canceled, and then to come out on that list, oh no. Y'all can stop talking about the Carters, okay? Y'all can leave Blue Ivy parents out. But it's rumored that they were on that list too. They definitely. The Clintons were publicly with Epstein though, so we don't even need them on the both of them, especially Bill. So they were publicly with Epstein, and so people like that, we don't even need to see their names with as many public pictures and videos and whatnot. Their name. We don't even need to see their name. And I also want to do a video on Tyler Perry because I feel like Tyler Perry is innocent. So but we'll get into that. But you know, but I don't know. I just feel like his name was being ran through the mud for clout. I don't feel that. Yeah, I don't like it. I don't like it. So and I feel like Tyler Perry needs to be defended. So I'm going to defend him. I am. I'm going to stand for Tyler Perry because I don't like this narrative being run around, because if Tyler Perry is one of the good ones, I want him to stay one of the good ones. Like, I want him to stay one of the good ones. Like, as quickly as we'll cancel these people, if they are not responsible for something, if they are innocent, I feel that we should shout that too. Like, everybody wants to accuse them, but when there's information coming out that's showing that he may not be involved in any of this stuff, like this is just, you know, more so just to use his name and whatnot. I don't think that that's cool for people to be trying to cancel him and tarnish his name and whatnot when he has nothing to do with nothing. I don't think that that's cool at all whatsoever. So what's going on? I don't feel like he's involved. So I feel like we should talk about it and why he's innocent and, you know, blah, blah, blah. So we're going to get into that too. But yeah, so we have no idea, you know, with this whole Pastor TD Jakes thing. Have some, we'll see. We'll see. I'll definitely keep my eye on it. So it says, despite the settlement, TikToker Maisha posted a video about a month later, which showed on X, formerly Twitter, alleging that Cassie has turned over additional evidence to the FBI related to the case. Here's where TD Jakes enters the chat, okay? Was TD Jakes at Diddy's parties? Okay. It is important to note that the TikToker Maisha claims on TikTok are unsubstantiated and should be considered hearsay. No, not considered hearsay. It is hearsay. Like, it is hearsay, you know, until some proof comes out, it's literally hearsay. So please hit the like, please hit the like, please hit the like. But yeah, until then it's hearsay. There's no truth to prove any of this, including tapes of Diddy's ex-parties and a burner girlfriend and mother of his children, Kim Porter, who passed in 2018 of a lung infection, allegedly. Now, I also don't believe the Kim Porter burner phone thing, because why would Cassie have that? Who knows? You know what? I'm not even gonna say that, because what if Cassie took it for like evidence, you know, against him or proof against something and whatnot? You know, she was close to him, so she knew a lot of the ins and outs. She absolutely did. Shout out to Low Key. Thank you so much, Low Key. I love you, sweetheart. And shout out to Sheila for the cash apps. Thank you so much, Sheila and Low Key. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I love you. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Now hold on, guys.
So who knows? She could have took it because she knew something was on it.
Now we're going to hear a little bit. This is from Larry Reed. This is TD Jakes. This is what he has to say. We're going to check this out for a moment. Ain't going to be too long. I'm going to just adjust a little bit. Just a little bit. We're going to do it. We're going to do it. Okay. Here we go. This is from Larry Reed. Let's check it out and see what TD Jakes people have to say.
And unequivocally false and baseless. An unverified report. Camp calls trending allegations false, addresses Diddy's party. A representative for popular televangelist TD Jakes, who leads the Potter's House Mega Church in Dallas, Texas, has dismissed an unequivocally false and baseless, an unverified report casting innuendo about his sexuality and accusing him of being a frequent participant at sex parties hosted by producer and music mogul Sean Combs, known by his stage name Diddy. Recent claims circulating on pockets of social media about Bishop TD Jakes are unequivocally false and baseless. Jordan A. Hora, Executive Director of Public Relations and Communications for the TD Jakes Group, TD Jakes Ministries, and the Potter's House, told the Christian Post in an exclusive statement on Thursday. Today, Friday, so that was yesterday. What has always been true in the words of the late Pastor Charles H. Spurgeon, if you want the truth to go around the world, you must hire an express train to pull it but if you want the lie to go around the world, it will fly. It is as light as a feather, and a breath will carry it. I'm pretty sure we all heard that before. Horace said it was disheartening to witness the proliferation of numerous deepfake photos and the distortion of words through false, sensationalized misrepresentations, encapsulating purported statements to falsely speculate and attack others, including Bishop Jakes. There is much more important work to be done to create a better world, she said. Y'all better work. See, I know how these crisis firms work, and they're doing an excellent job. The Bible teaches us the importance of compassion and care for others, especially those who may be marginalized or in need. Smart insert. Chairman Jakes, undeterred by false, perverse, ignorant, and conspiratorial, okay, fancy, speculations will persevere in his continued dedication to create meaningful change for millions around the globe, guided by timeless principles of passion, service, and ministry. This is excellent so far. Hats off to the crisis team. Because now we're focusing on, if I can just say this so you guys know how all of this works. Now, what we are focusing on, we're focusing on the contribution of.
Now, you guys heard his response. Now, you can leave in the comments. I believe if you are a pastor, I understand that everybody got a PR rep and blah, 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 blah. But who could say it better if you are a pastor than you? Right? Who can say it better than a pastor? You don't need a PR person. Why would you need to go get a PR person to say, oh, I ain't worried about this? No, you a pastor. Now, people confuse people from the church and tell them they're not supposed to be out there in the world. And then you also say that you can't be around the circle of people, but you could be around anybody you want to be around. If you stand for God, you stand for God. Removing yourself from circle of people, that doesn't mean you guys ain't doing what you guys are doing too. There's a lot of unwed pregnant people that's sitting in church, who've been raised in a church, whose family comes from the church. Hey, shy girl, how you doing, baby? You understand what I'm saying? But I still say, why do you need to clean up your image if you is a pastor? I wouldn't go to his party, and that ain't got nothing about me being with no pastor. But at them particular parties, we seen you guys there. We seen you guys throwing up the alleged signs and symbols there. We seen that. Why would you be there? It's a lot of things that's containing your family that's been in and out the news, and y'all always ducking. A pastor don't need to duck. He used word. If he could do a sermon and talk about things, he can talk about what the heck he was doing there. You've been doing sermons all over. People give you a lot of money to talk. Y'all start out from a little old church to a medium-sized church to a big church to a large church and then to a mega church. People pay you a lot of money to talk. Now you can't talk. You should give all them people their money back. Give all them people their money back. If you there with Diddy, so what? If you're ministering him, that let it be known. Listen, I ain't there when all that stuff is taking place, baby. But I'm there to bring somebody see closer to the Lord. You can do that. Don't let people say, oh, you're not supposed to be there. Yes, you are. Your job is to bring people from, I was going to say the bottomless pit, but The title of this say power bottom. Child. Woo, stop. But that's your job. You're supposed to go up in there and save people. Everybody in church already saved. Your job is to bring people to God. That's what your job is. I don't care where you go, who you're around. Unless y'all gonna make it a cult thing where it's just y'all. That's not how the world works. But I do know you know how to talk. These people in church, these pastors, evangelists, and everything else. Hey, Pokemon, y'all know how to talk very well. Now, all of a sudden, you need a publicist and a PR and all these other things to talk for you. And then we got better things to do. But then again, they could go to these parties, but they got better things to do. They ain't coming up into no hood. They ain't going up into none of these quote unquote ghettos. Y'all ain't going to none of them places though to talk to none of them. Oh no, y'all too good for that. See, them are some of the things they talk about in the Bible, right? When you start thinking you too good for people and you only can speak to high power as you think high powered people and everybody else is beneath you, God knocks you down too. God knocks you down too, because you still a man, you still his child too. And that's a lot of stuff you guys are going to see going on more and more, because they think they cannot get knocked down. Yes, you too. All these starving people, you don't see them. You don't see them in their communities. You don't see them they always give me, but you never see what they give out. And I don't want to hear nothing about, well, not supposed to tell everybody what you do. You just supposed to do it. Well, you showed everybody what you do when you when you at them parties, right? Wasn't supposed to show nobody that though, right? If you're gonna keep everything you do for poor people a secret, but you couldn't keep that a secret though, right? You was all up in the pictures like what? Take that. But I'm just saying. I don't know how I get this background. I keep telling you guys that, but I like it. So I'm going to leave it, and I don't want to take it out. Then I don't know how to put it back in. But either let's go. Exactly. Them Hollywood parties and stuff. You can hide what you're doing for the poor folks, because you're not supposed to tell nobody. You don't have a problem going cheese at these award shows. When you're at these award shows and doing all these things, you ain't keeping that a secret. Now, I want to get back into my man, Christian Keys. Okay. Now, he says surviving Tyler Perry. Again, I wouldn't know. What are these daggone pets doing? I wouldn't know. Well, remember, all this is for entertainment purposes, and it is alleged. We're just bringing you on the top stories.
Into Surviving Tyler Perry, Christian Keys' story. Anytime we do a surviving, I try to give you a quick backstory on the person, because not everybody knows who we are talking about. So let's dive into Christian Keys before he was famous and how he became it.
They record
Keys,
as they should.
Born July 24th, 1975, is an American actor and model. Born in Detroit, Michigan, but raised in Flint, Michigan. Christian got his start in the entertainment industry by appearing in stage plays, having since graduated to television and film. Since his introduction as an actor, he added singer and author and producer to his resume. He describes his ethnicity as a combination of African American, father, and Native American French, mother. Keys has one son named Christian Keys Jr. He began his career appearing on stage productions,
Ooh,
also working
la
as
la.
a fitness trainer. On television, he had guest starring roles on Brothers and Sisters, Moonlight, Family Time, Beauty and the Beast, Instant Mom, Mistresses, and Born Again Virgin. From 2011 to 2014, Keys had a recurring role in BET's comedy series Let's Stay Together. He's made an appearance on the CW hit show Supernatural, playing the character Michael the Archangel. He also appeared in Carrie Hilson's music video Energy and many others. Keys has authored two fictional urban romance novels in the mid 2010s, which were presented by American author Carl Weaver. His novels Ladies' Night was released in 2015 and was later adapted into a 2021 BET television drama crime series, All the Queen's Men. Written and produced
That's
by
my
Keys
show.
himself and Tyler Perry Studios.
Bring back part
And
2
also
now.
stars in the series. And Keys later authored Dr. Feelgood, released in 2016. With a little backstory on Christian Keys, you can
Let's
see that
get
he's
back.
very
That's my show,
successful.
All the Queen's
He
Men,
came from
baby.
Michigan from pretty standard roots and took those roots and transferred them into becoming a very successful model, actor,
No, he
and
came from a terrible
author. So shout out
childhood,
to Christian
John.
Keys. I'm very proud of him. It's very unfortunate that he had to go through these alleged allegations with these big Hollywood figures just trying to make a path
John,
and
he had a
a life
terrible
for himself
childhood.
and establish
John,
a career
he's
in
in foster
Hollywood.
care.
No one should have to go through the things that he is stating in these allegations that we're about to get into right now. Christian Keys exposes Hollywood creeps. In a shocking revelation, actor and singer Christian Keys has exposed some of the dark secrets of Hollywood and the entertainment industry. He claims that he has been SA'd and propositioned by powerful men and women who wanted to advance his
He
career
never
in
said
exchange
Tyler.
for sexual favors. He also alleges that he witnessed other actors being abused and manipulated by the same people.
He didn't say
Keys
Tyler.
is best known for his roles in Tyler Perry's plays and films, and as well as television series Saints and Sinners. He shared his story on Instagram Live.
We are always gonna be connected.
You'll always be my best friend.
All I need is. I've been speaking to my brother about.
Now we seen this, so we're gonna fast over that.
And women to advance their careers. Christian is stating he was not willing to do that. He was not willing to sacrifice his body, religion, sexuality, and all of those things just to excel. Again, if someone has to offer you something for you to be intimate with them, then that means that you do not want to be. That means that you are not interested. Rather, you are a heterosexual male and it's an unattractive woman or an older woman or just someone you're just simply not interested in that is trying to, or if you are heterosexual and there is a gay male trying to get at you as well, it means that you do not want them. If you are heterosexual, you should just simply be able to be that.
Well, it doesn't matter if you don't want. You have no right to what's that? Oh, gosh, y'all know the word I'm saying. But y'all should not have to do that to anybody. It doesn't matter if it's the same sex or heterosexual or not. You have no right to do that to people. You know, to get this job, you got. That's why a lot of these actors and these people in the entertainment business they all messed up. But we heard the story, right?
Was the route he was going to have to take. He was not going to just make it off of his merit and his talent if he did these things, if he compromised himself. So he decided not to. And that's why his route has been longer. So the subliminal posts and things that he had been posting a long way around, if you will, or not taking any shortcuts. He's stating that because there are people propositioning him and he has declined. Let's keep going.
Proposition. There we go.
Please forgive my sins, my shortcomings, my bad decisions, and my mistakes. Please continue to guide and protect us as only you can. Everybody that's watching, it's not a.
Now, for anybody who think that I done spilled my daggone juice. You know this wasn't ginger ale. I am not spilling my ginger ale, baby. No, no, no. We're going to get back to this, right? But for anybody who thinks that he is clout chasing, you're only going to say this. Yeah, we're going to get into that too. But I'll probably be a members only, Sergeant. And I'll probably be a members only. But I'm saying that for anybody who, oh, he's clout chasing. Oh, he just saying, no. That because if you don't know the actor or the person who is saying it, you don't know. I went back 2 years. He was I don't have a rights to the correct thing, but I love this channel. This is Future Wifey, right? And he did an interview on Future Wifey. Guess what? This was 2 years ago. See, I don't know if you guys can see it, but did I share it? Yeah, I did share it. But this was done 2 years ago. He's going to speak in riddles, but damn near say the same thing. But this was 2 years ago on Dear Wifey. Again, if you guys want to see the whole entire video, you know to go check it out. Oh, Lord, please don't bring me back to the beginning. Yes, it brought me back to the beginning. Y'all say that ain't right. Say that ain't right. That ain't right. Yeah. Now I gotta wait for you to act right. Okay. Now go. Go. Cut creator, go. I'm gonna have to find it when it gets to the spot. But Sean, no, he didn't have a good upbringing at all. Oh no, it didn't take me all the way back. Thank you. But we're gonna hear a little
because it wouldn't help me.
Yeah.
I was asking for your help and you wouldn't help me.
Now,
I begged for your help.
Again, I'm glad it did start back there because he was begging for help back then when he were younger. And now that he's gotten to the business, he's like, listen to me. Please, somebody hear me. And then now he's bringing it up again. Please, somebody hear me. Listen to me. Ain't nobody hearing him. So he was speaking sort of, kind of it, what you guys were here 2 years ago. And it's probably more of him saying that, of him taking a long road. But again, just like when he was a child, he was saying, hey, this is what's going on with me. Listen to me. And nobody listened to him. So now all of a sudden, people want to listen. And again, people thinking he's chasing clout. No, this is this man's life. Or anytime somebody says something, it's their life. And they can share it when they want to share it. I don't care if it's a woman or a man. Nobody has the right to say, oh, it took all these years to bring it up. Listen, we don't know why people do what they do, why they don't rush. It's like you can't rush nobody. People have been doing that for a lot of years. Many years. Telling their story when they was ready to tell their story. That's nothing new. So that means something goes on in somebody's mind where they can't. Either they can't because they blocked it out. They're not ready to state their truth. Some are embarrassed. Some feel worthless. Some feel useless. Some people feel used up. Some people feel like, if you know this about me, would you think different of me? And then some cases, that person is too powerful. They would not believe me. If I take this person to court, I do not have enough money to go back and forth to court. So We don't know why a lot of people suffer in silence. We don't know. And it's a shame that so many people got so much to say about when somebody says something. Yes, it does get aggravating to hear, oh, something happened 30 years ago. It should never happen. It should never happen. And you so mad at them saying something 30 years later, you should be glad that they did, because that person had 30 more years or 20 more years of living and being able to do whatever they wanted to do. Where if that person would have said something before they got powerful, you wouldn't have that person in your life anyway. They'd be in jail somewhere. But either who, we're going to listen to him a little bit. I rewinded a little bit too much, but I'm glad that I did, because again, he's still saying, hey, this is going on in my life. Listen to me. Listen to me. Hey, can you hear me? Can you hear me? But as usual, nobody hears you. Well, let's go. 2 years ago, guys, remember, this is a 2
We
year
brought you
video.
pictures before.
Yeah.
And we told you the stories before and you wouldn't listen. So ultimately, few residential placements, boys residential placements, lots of therapy. I didn't participate in most of it because I hated, again, I resented authority, but eventually I started paying attention to some of the things they were talking about, which is eventually why I went into social work when I went to college. But before I got to college, my best friend at the time, my best friend's mom, he had told his mom I was still in foster home, which was the last foster home I was ever in. And she was like, well, you know what? Let's go get your stuff. You can stay here till you go to college. I was like, nah, Miss Johnson, that's cool. You know, she was like, get in the car. We going to get your. I was like, yes, mother. And that was the adoption process. There's still my 25 something years later. There's still my, that's still my mom. And yeah, so it was really, so, you know, God made sure to, like I definitely had a Job season or two.
That's beyond a Job. That's beyond a Job, boy. That's beyond a Job.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's.
But he rewarded me for not caving. And then when I came out here, like, a lot of work that I was offered would have cost me my soul or cost me my morals and my values, and I didn't want to. I'd rather take the scenic route, the long way around. Yeah. You know, sometimes.
So again, this man said this 2 years ago. He said it 2 years ago, but nobody was listening. That's why he told his story again when all of this stuff is coming out, so people could listen to him. He's not chasing clout. He's not, oh, let me jump on a bandwagon. Oh, let me get some money. He's just said this, as I told you guys, 2 years ago. Let's go.
A shortcut will cost you your soul.
It will.
You know, it may take, you know what they say, it may take me longer to get there. That's because I'm dragging my integrity with me.
Talk about it.
Yeah, but it's facts. And so I almost quit in 08, right around the time I did the first play with you, maybe a couple years later after that. But I almost quit in 08 because the work, there was things that were things that weren't right tied to the work that I was being offered, and I didn't like that. Yeah. And I wasn't willing to compromise that, so I had to walk away from some stuff. And I think what that was, you know, him kind of letting him see how I would handle certain things, and if I would cave and go after the glittery, hey, you can have this house, you can have this bit of money. If I can do this, you can do this. I can do this. You come over and read this in the middle of the night. No, sir. All this other stuff. I think that was just God, like, you know, checking to see. You know, I think it was another Job season. And once I didn't collapse, and once I did continue to give him credit, even during those dark times, you know, where I only had a month's rent in the bank, and was like, he made sure to continue to provide. I never completely went without. It came close, dangerously close a few times, but he never, and being that I didn't, he really started like, boom, boom. Okay, you know what? I see you can handle it. You ain't gonna flinch. You know, I got you. You're gonna do right, you know, by people. You're gonna do right by projects. You're not gonna take advantage of folks. And now he'll just park the blessing truck in front of my place and just be like, yeah, just put all of that in there.
So when did it pop out, about 2020 or 2019? Did it just start the overflow? I call it the overflow.
Oh, no, man. 17?
Oh, 17? So
2017?
so you've been in it for a minute then, huh?
Yeah.
You've been in that overflow for 4 years.
Whole super blessing season. I think I started to get in a groove, and I started to really feel like I belong here.
Yes.
And I think that's a part of it. It's not a false sense of confidence. It's knowing that I did the work at home to prepare for this, that I deserve to be here because I appreciate it and I treat it good. I treat it like what it should be treated.
Yeah.
And every single time I get to, somebody lifts me up or gives me credit, I remind them that that's Big Fella doing this.
Yeah.
That's not me doing it.
Yeah.
I am a passenger on this trip, and he's got the GPS situated, so I'm going where he say go. And I want to be in whatever part of my life he's blessing. I want to take a residence over there. 2016, 2017, I started booking. Supernatural show, which was probably one of the biggest shows and one of the coolest characters I ever got to play. He was an archangel and he had power. So I could wave my hand and throw you 30 feet across the room. It was amazing. Like he could fly and blow stuff up. And it was so cool,
Yeah,
man.
that's dope.
I would watch it and they would watch my choices, the stars of the show. And they'd be like, yeah, man, I like your choice. The positive, the little things, the intricacies.
So a lot of people don't know what that means. You used an acting term, which is, you said a lot of the stars would admire your choices. Explain what that means when you say your acting choices.
That's where let's say you're mad at somebody, let's say we're in a scene and you're my attorney and you're supposed to, handle these business affairs and make sure to dot all the I's and cross all the T's, and you haven't. And you're
there it is.
about to, let's say you're about to go over the paperwork again, and I just found a whole bunch more inconsistencies that you need to fix, and this should have been on you in the first place. And you looking around and you don't have a pen. I can give you this pen 20 different ways and say what I need to say without saying anything.
There it is.
I can roll it across the table because I'm irritated with you. I can set it down and look you dead in the eye.
Yep.
Basically, like, you screw up again, you're fired.
Yep.
I can, if I'm really out of pocket, I'm just a shady person, I can hit you in the chest with it. How you don't have a pen? I can, get out my office, get your own pen. There's so many different choices to make. And I love watching various actors to see their choices and to try to figure out what's behind that choice. Yes. Because it informs me and it teaches me, shape my process. So just the choices and things like that. And watch it, Charlie Riggs. Yes, Your Honor. And just little like choices with Charlie. Every time he gave every time he addressed the jury or questioned a witness on the stand, he had his pen, and it was kind of like he was an orchestra director.
Yes. Prom, and they teach us all this there.
Now, I just wanted to show you guys that little piece, because I wanted to show you guys the man is not clout chasing, and he's been saying this for years. When every time he tell his story, he told the same exact story. But it's new to you guys. You guys say he's clout chasing. He's nah. He's been speaking out, but just like when he was a little boy, nobody believed him. Now let's check out some of this stuff. Okay. Now what's going on here? What
do y'all think of this?
My birthday is tomorrow. His wife's birthday is tomorrow. Happy birthday! Happy birthday!
I don't. I don't know what's up with that. I don't know what's up with that dance right there, but I do know. Let's get to the where he at the party at now. Well, let's go on now. Let's keep this going.
It's an unintended consequence of a video. So people were surprised at the fact that TD Jakes was at Diddy's 53rd birthday party. Now, for me, I see a reason why he could be there because, they're working on something for Revolt TV where definitely TD Jakes will be on there with his own program. But, other than that, I know that there may be drinking and, bad music there. But, TD Jakes was there for Diddy when Kim Porter died. And, Diddy has gone to the Potter's house with his family there. And so I'm two minds of it. But I solicited a comment from someone else.
I really don't have an opinion on the matter. I believe that people are a little bit too judgmental. If he was there doing something wrong, then obviously that is not right. However, what was he there doing? He could have been evangelizing. He could have been witnessing.
He could have been what?
It's an unintended.
He could have been what? He could have been doing what? I'm just saying. He could have been what? Say what? Say what? Say, I don't know. What I will say is that, again, we should not have to speak for a pastor. The pastor is supposed to be the leader. The pastor get paid to talk. That's what he get paid to do. Y'all saw my other video. I tell you, allegedly his daughter done. Look at his children. look at his children. Dag it. A lot of them are getting called out, and he should be talking for himself. I'm not gonna go and donate to a pastor for him preaching, and then now all of a sudden he can't talk. I want all my money back. From there, I want all my money back. But this post, he gonna find a way to make this a sermon, though. He gonna find a way instead of coming to the people and doing God's job and telling the truth and nothing but the truth. He supposed to say, "Hey, well, why that guy had to say that? We'll be working. He ain't still. They ain't got to do with that birthday party, honey." He was supposed to shut that down immediately. You are not, if the truth, if it's a lie, and you are a pastor, not talking about him, because I don't know what happened. I'm just speaking in general. If somebody's lying on you and you is a pastor, baby, you're supposed to address that immediately. Yeah, of course. Yeah, that's Potter's house with all of them sitting up there. The whole family. Yes, ma'am. The whole family there at Potter's house. Front row seats. And if you listen to a lot of some of these YouTubers, they all go, yeah, TD Jakes. That's their mentor. He mentoring a lot of people. But now, if we get lied on, and we regular folks, and we want to claim, but a pastor to clear my name so fast, like hold up now, and you speak with conviction, people will believe you. You don't hold off and say, hey, I ain't going. You're supposed to say something because your connection with God overrides everything and everybody. Your connection with God overrides all of that. But see, this is when you make people powerful. You're not supposed to make these people powerful. They are supposed to serve us, but it's the other way around. Y'all serving them, especially people in the church. Their job is of service, not to be served. According to this power bottom, y'all gotta watch the beginning to get the meaning of what a power bottom is. We might go back into that again tomorrow, but their job is of service. Their job is supposed to come out to the people, not to the people are not just supposed to come to them and give their money. Like back in the days, you was at the hospitals and you was taking care of such and such, or hope or helping such and such, or praying. They don't do none of that crap no more. It's gimme. Y'all made these pastors celebrities. Y'all was not supposed to. So now everybody's shocked. For what? Stop it, people. But this is just part one of this. This is part one. Now, I might be back later, or I might go back on live on my other channel. I don't know. Most likely I would, because it's kind of early. I just wanted to get this out the way, but I would definitely bring part 2 tomorrow and more updates on what the heck is going on. I spoke upon Method Man already. Blueface, face, done sat up there and to get dumb Christian, allegedly dumb Christian mad. He bought the other chick a house. She takes her baby there talking about he called. I'm sick of them. What? Like, these are the people we cannot get out of our lives. We can't get them off of our feed. I don't care how many times you press that button and you say, hey, do not put these people in my feed. It comes up on another feed. You can't win. We don't need to know everything. I don't need to know everything, Nate. I don't care about these people. You can't turn on the TV, or people can't stop talking about it. I'm like, it's all for the money. That's their job. Their job is to be dysfunctional and get on our nerves. That is their job. They get paid for it. Because there's no way you're going to keep forcing a newborn on a man to get talked to like that. For somebody to talk to your child like that, or talk about your child like that. That's a new kind of dumb, a new kind of stupid. It has elevated. It has elevated out of the sky, baby. Because baby, there ain't gonna be so many times, oh, he put his hands on me, and you keep driving over there. Or when he goes to because you want to hang out, he goes over there, and then Popo's supposed to come. Then you tell him to get in the car. Then y'all all go together. I'm like, this is ridiculous. This is all these storylines. Too many storylines going on at one time. And what else? Well, anyway, we'll have a part 2 with some more updates. I wasn't showing none of that crap. I'm just talking about it because it's painful to the eyes. It's painful to the ears of how this new stratosphere of dumb can be. But if y'all believe these things, I don't know what to tell you. I feel sorry for the baby. Sometimes the baby look real. Sometimes the baby look fake. Sometimes look like a real baby. Sometimes look like a baby doll. I don't know. But this is all alleged. But I'm out of here. I catch you guys later. Peace.